Hey guys, I want to show you this really cool project that I've been working on all weekend, and it has to do with tea towels. So basically I take these white tea towels and I've been dyeing them. So I took some regular fabric dye and decided to experiment and see what I could do. And so I'm going to show you what happened because first of all, well, you can see these really great colors. I have black, I have a dark brown, a light like mocha, and this is called wine, and then this beautiful orange. So I was experimenting, doing all kinds of stuff. I used a couple of different dyes and different techniques. I used the directions on the back. They're very, very specific. And so I made this whole beautiful video on my stove top because you're supposed to put it on the stove. And I'm going to tell you what, these three were made on the stove. Basically, you know, boiling hot water for, the directions say 45 minutes. By the time that I was ready to do these two colors, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what I can do in my sink. So let me show you this. The directions are to get a big steel pot. So I have this one. I just bought it at Walmart, and it's super cheap too. So the directions are that you're supposed to put 1 cup of salt and 1 teaspoon of dish soap, like Dawn dish soap. So that's what the directions say on the back. And then you basically stir it. It says stir it continuously for like 40 minutes. I'm going to tell you that's a bunch of rubbish. And if you don't need perfection, I don't need perfection. These are beautiful enough, just the color that they are. So these worked out perfect in my sink. And the only thing that I did, I put the pot in my sink. It was cold water, and I left it in for 10 minutes. And I stirred it maybe 4 or 5 times in that 10 minutes. So I did put the salt and I did put the soap, and then I put it in the water for literally 10 minutes. That was it. And then I rinsed it out completely, and I put it in the washer and then dried them. So these are all washed and dried, and they look perfect. So if you want to start dyeing some fabrics, you can totally do that in your sink, no boiling water, or you can follow the directions like you want. But I encourage you to experiment and have some fun with it. So right now, I want to show you what we're going to do with these, because every single month, we're going to have a craft kit for some new dish towels. And I really want to do it just because of the holidays coming up. So, of course, we're going to have something fall and festive with our orange. We are going to do some really cool Halloween stuff with the black. And then we are going to do some fun Christmas things. And then we are going to have our Thanksgiving theme. So we're going to do some really fun, cool stuff with these each month, and we'll have little kits. But you can also do this on your own, because I'm going to teach you, you know, well, I just showed you everything that you can do to go ahead and do these on your own. But I also have these bags I wanted to show you. I actually dyed these canvas bags as well. So I think on our kits, you're going to have the choice of a bag that you want to do, or you can also do the towels, the tea towels. So we're going to do one of each today. I just want to show you how much fun we can have with it. So we're going to do a couple of things. So our tea towel, we're going to start with this, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So first of all, you need your ink mat. And we're gonna take this and open it up like so. And what you wanna do is find the middle. Okay, I just use the crease. And we're gonna put this on or underneath, okay? So underneath that middle crease. Now, you can position these anywhere you want. Some people have them, you know, where it's right in the middle. Some people have them at the bottom left. You can literally do whatever you want. But this ink mat, it's really great because it flattens everything out, holds everything in place, and makes it really nice to be able to do your transfer really, really easily. I'm trying to get the excess out. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this I Love You a Latte on here just to show you how fun it is. So I'm still looking at my crease line to get it right down the middle. And you want to make sure with these inks that you go over your transfer and make sure every single piece is down really well, because you don't want it to bleed underneath your transfer, okay? Because the ink is permanent, so you will definitely need to experiment some as well. So here we go. We have I Love You a Latte. I'm going to use a cream color. These are our inks, okay? These are permanent. And I love working with our inks because they're so creamy and easy to use. So we're going to get this. I'm probably going to go over this a couple of times because it's a light color on a dark background. The other thing about our inks that I love is that they don't dry as fast. They're really, really creamy, so you have a little more time to work than when you use our paste and you have to work very quickly. I like that I can take my time on these projects. So I'm gonna pull this down, and then we're gonna do a different color on the coffee cup. So I will tell you that if you're just starting out with inks, you should probably take some painter's tape. And even if you're an expert, but there's really no use in risking it. But you can take painter's tape and put it around the edge so that you don't get ink anywhere. And always have a wet wipe available in case you get some ink on your hands, because you don't want it to get on your fabric. I've gotten it on my fabric or shirt or whatever I was working on, and I have been able to get it out by scrubbing it really well. But you can avoid it all by using a little painter's tape. So we're gonna take gold for the coffee cup. This is our gold ink, one of my favorites for sure. We're gonna make the coffee cup sparkle, right? Because who doesn't love a sparkly coffee? Okay, so now we'll pull this off. Oh, so pretty. Okay, that looks beautiful. All right, so you can see we've got this, and what we're going to do is blow dry it for just a second. Okay, now you're gonna wanna blow dry it for longer than that, but I'm gonna take this off You just got to be really careful so it's not touching and getting on other parts or messing up your design, okay? So it's best to let it dry completely. So you would blow dry that for just a minute and let it go. But I'm gonna do another bag. So I'm gonna set this aside over here and we're gonna do something else. So I'm gonna take this really quick to get any residual ink off of there, just so it doesn't bleed through on my bag, okay? So we're going to take this bag and put it in here. And just need to make sure that it gets in the middle. It's sticky, so it can be tricky. We're gonna put that there. Okay, and now we're gonna flatten that out really, really well. Take your time when you're flattening this stuff out too. Now I'm gonna use my mat here for a little bit of direction. And I don't know if you can see the top here, but there's a line and I'm gonna put it right in the middle, and that's gonna be my guide to keep it in the middle. Okay, so we're gonna do kindness changes everything, just so you can see how we can work on a bag. All right, let's make sure that our ink mat is different too. Let's put this, we're gonna change our ink mat. Okay. We just have to make sure that this transfer is more sideways. So I wanna make sure every ounce is covered. Okay, starting over. Okay, now I'm gonna line my bag up again so that I have something to look at. And we're gonna put this right in the middle. And we're gonna lay this down really, really carefully. I'm gonna go over every little piece and make sure that it's stuck down really, really well. Okay, so we'll still do the two colors. Or maybe we should do, no, we'll do two colors. Okay, so we're gonna do gray right here. So I would love to know if you have tried an ink project or not. A lot of people are afraid, they're scared of our ink, but it is one of my favorite things to do. So I would love to know if you've braved it yet. It's pretty much the same. It's just a little bit, you know, you got to heat set it, so that's different. Let's do, it seems like our shimmers also stick to the fabrics. All that shimmer really helps it stick to the fabrics better too. So I love, love, love working with our shimmers. The ink and the paste, actually. Both of them. Do this. Okay. Let's go back over gray one more time. Okay. Then you'll notice that fabric, it really kind of soaks it up too. Soaks that ink up. Okay, so we're gonna pull this off. And my silver isn't showing up on that gray here. There we go. So when you pull it up, just check, because you can lay it back down and fix whatever's not perfect as well. Oh gosh, I love it. I'm easy to please. Okay, so there's kindness changes everything. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So exciting. Okay, so there's lots of things that we can do with these bags. We can, you know, this was all about really showing you how you can use dyes on any of the canvas materials. So, you know, Chalk Couture also has canvas pillows. You can dye those canvas pillows different colors as well. And our bags, they have also canvas zipper bags and things like that. And then, of course, those tea towels. So we'll be making a kit very, very soon that will have a couple of these projects that you can use. But these are so great for so many things. The shopping bags, you know, you can, these are really great because you can throw them in the washer and that's it. So once we heat set this, it's permanent. You can wash them, you know, if groceries get stains on it or something, it's no big deal. You just throw them in the washer. So that's a great thing about our inks and heat setting all of this stuff. Good fun. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.